of it, you just
No,
do
no, they're
not.
not good at all.
Self-tapping
Okay, because
screws are shit.
all people do is
My
use
world is self-tapping screws. I know.
use a fucking pop rivet, you dumbass. Because
Pop rivets
self-tapping
are right.
screws have this problem of being garbage, but a bunch of dumbasses put them in fucking places. Usually it's always on an access plate that's going to have a fifth wheel plate sitting on it with 22 to 40,000 pounds of steel above it. And then they wonder, I wonder why the screw got jammed and sheared. I wonder why I can't get the thing off. You can see the lazy bitch syndrome of how lazy some workers are when you can see them have an access plate that only has two holes on this corner and this corner, this corner and this corner, and then like 6 fresh holes drilled in a line on both ends of it
Hmm.
because they're too lazy to use. They use self taps. They're
Oh
faster.
my god. No,
And so
they are so much faster, but they're not good for anything that vibrates or has a load to it.
no, they're not because they shear and they clog
They're
up the
brittle
hole
as
and they're
fuck.
made of mild steel. So you
Oh
have
yeah,
to
they're
drill them
terrible.
out.
Mm-hmm.
The
Just
only thing they're
use
really good for is light duty panels on things that don't rattle down the road.
so in conclusion, just use a goddamn pop rivet. Because a pop rivet is malleable and it won't shear. And if it does, just fucking hit it with an air hammer and then hit it with a punch. I hate people like I don't fuck with access plates. Like I don't like fucking with them. Cause it's usually a shit ass self tap screw. No, but it's a tech head. It's like, yeah, fuck off, fucking lazy bastard.
Like what is it? Pop rivets are great for things that just because they squeeze the two pieces together. That in itself is amazingly powerful. But like outside of that, pop rivets get drilled out. At least in my line of work, they get drilled out almost every day.
Counterpoint: pop rivet with solder.
No,
Solder. Okay, if you're saying actual solder, it's too soft and it'll waller out with the vibration movement of plates. If you wanted to use a similar joining method, I wouldn't even actually I wouldn't even recommend that for pretty much anything, save for electrical connections. Just it's good. That sort of joining method is good for stationary things or occasional load items. Just because it's squishy.
I will reiterate on this one. No.
To quote Shakespeare, line 16, chapter 3, no.
Hmm.
Oh, I got Destined Death helping me fight for Destined Death.
Alright,
Destined your death.
No.
so let's get started.
Fuck
Oh
you, I'm
wow.
dying.
I'm also dying, in character and real life.
We're all dying.
Okay, you guys going down the hallway, and the light that are from the station start to kind of dim, and it gets to the point where you need to start using the helmet lights to see where you're going. And the captain is, in an attempt to try and ease everyone's minds, as you're kind of, walking directly into the dark space where all of the noises are coming from. Just looking around, and just randomly over the comm link. Instead of text, just, vocal. So anyway, the son, right? That one that keeps asking for a pink golf ball. He goes to college and he gets top marks all year, and on graduation day his father says to him in character.
Jade's just gonna kind of look at the captain, just like on the text. What happened to radio silence, Cap?
The captain's gonna text Bax. Well, it's a good idea to appear careless sometimes in situations like this.
Hmm.
Well, Vivian's going to just kind of walk along, slightly curious as to where the story is going, yet mostly focused on our surroundings. And she's going to kind of wipe again at her helmet.
Noticing
excuse me.
you come up alongside him, the captain's going to look over. Oh, don't worry about me. It takes a lot more than that to kill someone like me.
She's going to look over at him curiously, wondering what he's talking about. I don't recall him actually getting particularly wounded, but it's been a while, so.
You can make a perception check.
Okie dokie, I'll do that.
That's a good sprite.
I don't know if she's going to notice much. That was a
Mm,
14. Let me double check her bonus.
Static
It's either
TV
1
water.
or 2.
Dehydrated static TV water.
Oh, is your sprite flat?
It went syrupy.
Gushy.
Sugar ice slushy.
Bonus to that is. Fuck, where'd it go? 2. Okay, so she got a grand total of what, 16? Yeah.
16 is going to be enough to notice that there is actually a section around the collar where the helmet connects to the suit that's busted open. The captain's been exposed to the fungal spores.
Rabin hasn't noticed anything immediately. At least the dials don't seem to say anything other than dial things.
Raven, give me a smarts check.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, Jeebus. We're doomed.
This is not going to go well. Oh, that's Kevin's sheet. I want... No, fucking give me burp. And you said
snack
smarts.
only,
Just making sure. Okay. Apologies for delay. 26.
That will actually be enough. You'll notice that everyone else's vitals on the display have been changing pretty periodically. Pretty much every time it updates, there's something that's different. But for a while now, the captain's vitals have pretty much stayed exactly the way they were when he was in the fight. Like, you know, usually your heart rate is going to change, or the rate that you're breathing at will change, but it's pretty much just been like a loop. Like, the data hasn't actually changed at all, it's just being repeated.
Burb is going to do a direct scan on the captain, just to see if there's any... Well, to see why.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a smarts check.
64.
Okay. So you do a direct scan on the captain, and something weird comes back. It's just kind of like a garbled mess of a data feed.
Could someone turn lens on to the captain for me?
Well, Vivian's looking at him, so.
Everything to bring up, make the picture bigger. Getting some weird readings back on Cap. He seems kind of... Well, on the readings, he seems wrong. Is he actually there? Did you guys take him out of the last room with you?
the captain is in fact there. He looks normal through Vivian's lens,
Yep,
and
that's the captain.
everyone else's. What?
Um,
What's wrong, Vivian?
your vitals are kind of on loop, kind of almost like you're still in combat. Or did you get like a suit puncture?
Oh,
Did you like stub your toe or something?
well, we were in close quarters combat. One of the systems probably got damaged.
Hmm. Uh, if there, I probably had to go see if there's like a medic station nearby. You gotta go get yourself checked. Not liking what the stream looks like. I mean, I'm not exactly a medic, but you know, this doesn't look normal.
We don't exactly have time to take care of ourselves right now.
Hey, if there's something, I don't know, old Earth hypo spray or some such nonsense. Hey, I'm just saying, I'm relaying some information. It looks like you're kind of in tough shape.
Regardless, we should at least get to the next see whatever's on the other side of the doors, you know.
Yeah. Well, I'll keep looking, make sure nothing changes for the worse. But
How's
maybe move to
everyone
a little.
else?
I would say normal, honestly. Spiked cortisol, everyone's a little stressed, but being chased by weird life-consuming fire and fighting weird fungus monsters from beyond the void, yeah, that seems pretty normal to me.
Pretty normal. For me, at least.
And Zichern is just in combat mode, I think, like 90% of the time. But these are, yeah, no, he's pretty normal too. I mean, for him.
He realizes you're doing real noises. Yeah, he's normal.
So I'm just saying, maybe Cap, if you got some long range options, or maybe more of a backline role, just because you do have the collection of the smarts in the group, at least for this situation.
Sorry, Raven, but that's just not where I excel.
All right, I keep an eye on you.
We'll have to get what we need to do done quickly, and then get you back to the thing to be treated.
I can feel the fungus futilely fighting my immune system in my body right now. It's actually pretty cute.
I wasn't even going to worry about you if I was being honest. You're kind of on a different level.
You have no idea the amount of toxins I used to breathe as a kid because I was poor. Poor people weren't allowed to have clean air.
Well, that's
Wow,
exactly
just-
what I'm talking about. I know how much I can handle, but I don't know about the rest of you. I didn't take biology courses for, you know, other species.
I didn't either. These numbers look to still be within the green markers.
If it all comes down to it, just huff some chlorine gas. That'll kill what's ever on your alveoli.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that's considered a super toxin, so don't do that.
Well, yeah, but
No.
it won't be the first time I've inhaled gas.
That doesn't mean you should make a habit of it.
Hey, man, I was poor. Poor people weren't allowed to have clean air, I'm telling you.
Get to the next room. The fire's like right on your butts.
And I'm always walking.
Yeah, nobody stopped walking for that whole interaction. So, there's a few collapsed hallways that you have to navigate around, but after about another 5 minutes of walking like this, you come to a latching door. Captain will walk up to it and look back to everyone. Alright, next room, and then we'll take a look at ourselves, maybe close the door, and opens up the door, and, you know, maybe if there's anything, the door starts to open, and there's the sound of gunfire.
Yep, there it is.
The door opens part way. The captain takes lead to the chest.
Ah, fuck.
and just immediately snaps his hand to his cutting bar and jams it under the door before it can drop back down. And he's gonna shout for a fighting formation.
Vivian is going to take up a position so that
Jade is gonna take position on one of the flanks.
Well, I guess Lizard takes a squat ready to throw a spear. That's the best I got.
Raven has already scanned the room, so you guys have an idea of what's gonna be up there.
With a scan of the room and looking through the helmet cams, which are able to kind of see through the mist of the door mechanisms jamming, it looks like Jade, Citrun, and some Terran you've never seen before are in the middle of loading a large metal device into an escape pod. The Terran has turned when the door opened, and it looks like they're the one that shot at the captain.
You want me to send them pure hellfire underneath the door?
Fucking Raven's just pushing the record button on this, like, okay, we're gonna need to review this later.
Alright, so everyone got into a fighting position?
Yes.
it's Vivian is kind of being sort of like a front guard.
Battle lizard. Battle wolf.
Jade has her PKM ready and aimed at the door.
Is that PKM gold?
No.
Be a lot cooler if it was.
Uh.
It's just a statement, but okay. It's not an attempt at comedy.
You're an attempted comedy.
I just Ronzi's gonna take the initiative and add fire underneath the door. So, oh, cool. An
Very
opening.
smart.
Alright.
Alright, I'm just gonna roll for this in the background. Go about your business. It's gonna take me a little bit to roll. So how you guys? Y'all have a good weekend? You know,
The
everybody.
captain's gonna put a hand on Vivian's shoulder and motion for her to move forward into the room as he's going to make a whole 25 feet of progress and then kind of fall to one knee. Well, one of 3 knees.
Yeah.
And
So,
he's going to let off a salvo of bolter rounds.
So is he walking with her, or does he want her to lead?
The captain, at the very beginning, said that they were going to lead, but they just put their hand on your shoulder and motioned for you to move forward. So that's up to your interpretation.
Well, I think perhaps it's good if she just kind of acts as a bit of support at this point and moves with him. She, of course, has her saber up in kind of a guard position in case, something comes her direction. It's just a little piece of something solid to put between them and whatever's coming at them.
Oh, shit! The German's coming out.
And what's Jade gonna do?
Well, is the door open?
The door is stuck open.
What can she see when the door opens?
I just described this.
I know. I'm just messing with you. But no, she is going. Well, she's gonna do walking fire,
Alright.
moving up with the captain.
Perhaps at the one with the gun.
Yes. All right, let's see.
Okay, there you go. It's a lot of damage. They'll be fine though. I'm sure they've got a whole
Let's
bunch
see.
of health.
75 rounds. That will be all of her attacks, but she's also wait. Is it just movement and then attacks, or is it just 3 actions?
3 actions.
3 actions.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it'll only be 1 walk and then the 2 attacks.
Mhm.
So, okay. God damn it.
Hey, if you keep
Hold
them
on.
suppressed for a round, the next round's gonna be very interesting for the enemy.
Yeah.
Flaming wolf paws just kind of. It's fine.
What is? Okay. If all 3 is 75, then what would just 2 be?
These get a lot of health. They'll be okay.
25? Or not 25, but 50?
9. What?
Yeah, it'd be 50. 25, 25, 25. Yeah. So 50 rounds while she's walking forward.
25, 25, 25. That's 75.
Yes.
But one of those is taken up by walking, so she's gonna
Yes.
do two
Oh,
So
thirds.
she's
yeah,
only
sorry.
doing.
Okay, yeah. See, I had Jeopardy music going on in my head. Like, wait, but that math though. Okay,
Now,
you know what?
the candy cane may be dumb.
However,
No, that is a statement.
That is the end of the statement.
There's no qualifiers there.
Yep. All right, where's my
I might be 29 years old with dementia, but I forgot completely what the fuck I was
But I
going.
forgot what the fuck I was gonna say.
No. You have
Where's
to
my
cut it
D8?
off right there. Just. Yo, Necrosmith got a cheat?
Dice roll, yeah.
No, I'm looking for my D8. So many dice. I love all my math rocks, but fuck. Here's a D8.
Damn
Oh,
it. What a fuck.
Eat my ass, the lot of
Hurry
you.
up, dude, as fuck.
Okay. That is an 8.
Die.
So, okay, it's going to be 58.
Oh,
I don't remember if there was a plus or anything. Was that it?
That's it. You don't
Okay,
get
so
bonuses
58.
because you're not imparting anything onto it right now.
58.
cause you a bitch.
Yo, up bitch. That's what you are.
I'm pretty sure this is bought also.
You know.
Okay, what is Zitron doing?
I am waiting for people to be out of his way.
People have moved into the room and out of the doorway.
Eat the sphere.
At who?
At
Yes.
himself.
Valid.
Traitor! That's all you get out of it. Yeah.
Alright, give me that damage.
That's a yeet for 31 damage, Michael. Wait, no, what's his name? Yeah, I'll take a spear yeet for 31, Alex. Okay. Go ahead.
31 on a throw attack, that's pretty strong.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, but
This poor thing was born today.
Well, it should have thought about that before it was born.
Should have thought about that before it came into existence.
the world only needs one Citroen. Thought Slayer shall have only one master. There shall be no other god but me. Citroen may or may not be slowly developing a god complex.
Developing? Question mark?
And then you got Rozzy over here. Doesn't have a god complex. Probably could be one.
I mean, she's already got her first follower. Yeah.
It's not the same. Following because you're getting drugged by your hips by way of not is not a follower.
I know, but I will be back in a moment.
God
didn't do
damn it.
anything the first turn because it took her 3 turns to pop this spell.
Oh, okay.
But boy, is it exciting the next time.
Let's see. Enemy side's turn.
That technically
The-
is a prepared action, though, so stay out of range. Do not attempt to ambush. Nobody's gonna have a good time.
It is not actually considered a prepared action. It was not done in preparation for another thing happening, and
However,
is still
in
going to go off whether or not
in
something happens or not.
rebuttal, the action itself is already pre-prepared because of the nature of it. Therefore, could be considered a prepared action because it's already primed and ready. We need to think about that more. Actually, that could be
It
an argument point.
it is a stored action. Because it takes more than one round to execute, does not make it a prepared action. It just means you need to maintain focus on it.
See, that's why you gotta have minions. She's smart. She has the minions so she can focus on the big things.
Machowo.
I'll give her the
Okay, so the other Zitroon is going to grab the spear from their leg and pull it out, and then chuck it right back at you for 27 damage.
It's gonna be a recurring thing. But you know what this one has that that one doesn't? Molotov. Oh, yes. That's your knee stab, just yeets Molotov. That's a great idea. Razi waits until everyone's gone out of the way, and they'll make sure they're in the front. And then that's brutal. So
We're not on Faraji's turn yet.
technically, there is no such thing as turn order.
There isn't, but we're not to
No,
the
no.
party's side.
You can. Oh, okay, yeah, no, that's fair. But,
Everyone has to go. You
they're
can't just
taking the
interrupt.
No. Oh god, that would actually be a fun rule.
I've fiddled with interruptions, but it makes keeping turn order straight when one doesn't exist a lot harder.
Exactly.
It's not fun for the DM. It's only fun for the player.
I know. God, we need to find a way to employ that. Though that would be fun. It's just a clusterfuck of you trying to track. All right.
You know what I
so
implemented
you did
instead?
this,
Reactions.
You did this, and you did this, and then this was interrupted by, and this was interrupted.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because you can.
Your
that sounds like
interruption.
that
My
would
own
be
interruption.
great. There's the dog pile. It would be wonderful.
Yeah, no. So instead of interruptions, you can have reactions to things, which are different from having a prepared action.
I love this idea. I'm gonna put this back here on the back burner. We'll open the notes.
Yeah.
Where's my keyboard? There, my keyboard.
You're bored.
Reactions are based on a flinch system that I was toying with a long time ago. The problem with flinching is it was a whole extra die roll, and it just slowed combat down.
Do you get to punch twice for flinching?
It was a possibility. You could also punch at nothing and then get punished.
Whiff. Biff.
Anyways, it is the
Zombie
pseudo
shoot.
G8's turn. They're going to say, "You have outlived your usefulness, Jan. Goodbye."
Well,
And they're going to draw that long black blade again, and
who the fuck is John?
John, the captain.
You gotta remember, she has no idea.
Let's see. Her second action is to dash forward, and with her third action, she's going to bury that sword against into John's chest because he failed his fucking dodge roll with his all the shit that's going on with him right now. And
Rip.
part of the attack is, well, now they're standing sideways, so they have to roll backwards to not, fall on the floor.
Mm,
And they're going to use their prepared action at the end of their turn. When they hit the floor, they're going to springboard backwards, putting them a whole 70 feet away from the rest of the party.
Jeez.
Yes. You can do that with vanilla rules. You can prepare an action for your own shit.
Yeah, I know, but 70 feet, she got a good roll there.
It was a good roll. That's why it took a while, because I was like, oh, okay, they actually pulled it off. And the Mystery Terran is just going to very stoically continue laying down suppressing fire. Just sweeping the barrel of their stubber across the party. That is going to be 12 direct damage to Jade, 15 direct damage to Vivian.
Brutal.
Citroen, you're kind of hard to hit. You only get 6 damage.
Yes, fear my small, compact, superior form.
And,
Back.
literally just
What
said
happened?
their name, but I already forgot it. Our
It's okay.
Rozzy?
Rozzy, yes. Thank you. Fuck you, I'm gonna write it down. Rozzy. There.
I got a
Right.
half-gallon of milk.
Ew. Put some Pepsi in it.
No!
Why do people do that? Is it actually disgusting or is it tasty?
It's kind of off because of the various forms of acid in the Pepsi, and it kind of curdles the milk.
I am not drinking pilk.
Anyway, Rozzy takes 15 direct damage.
Oh,
Mm.
bitch.
Oh no.
Hey,
Less than
Vivian,
1% of their HP.
I doubt it's getting through her armor.
Well, they've gotten through it before, and they'll make the mistake of trying to clone her, and then watch the entire fucking station lose the bottom section. Ronzi says I have to play the game. Hey, let's see if we can breathe emptiness together.
Together.
Breathing. Together.
Well, let's see. I've got full-footed martial arts and I've got rage that I still haven't used, so that's good. Here, let me get
Alright,
a
so
telescope so we can see.
that is the end of their turn. Since Rozzy is holding a spell, that would go off first.
Is that like having to take a piss?
I imagine it's like trying to hold back a sneeze, but it never gets to the point where you're like, oh, it's over now.
Yeah, that's not fair.
I agree.
Do you?
I guess.
Oh, okay. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure you
Okay.
want to agree with that?
I don't know.
Alright. Carpet bombing time. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so it's a repeating damage of 131 times 5 times 10, so... My math sucks. I should be right. The only one who avoided getting hit with the big fire is the fake Jade. That entire room, however, was met with a total of 1,310 fire dabblage. God, that mana burn. So easy.
Alright. next up would be the captain, who is going to actually say something in response. And no, it's not fuck you, bitch. It, I have to say this correctly, or it doesn't work. Teklek by os Conrad. And the captain's fucking wounds heal.
He knows inspiration. You're fucked.
You know what the fuck from across the mic?
Oh, nice.
That's an option.
Yeah, at least for us.
And the captain begins to scream.
Yeah.
It's not a gentle scream. It's an angry scream.
Mm.
When the doom music hits.
When the doom starts. That was one action, but that's okay. He doesn't need all three. He's gonna level his gun and kind of whip his arm back, and you can hear the bones kind of crunching under the armor as the muscles tighten around them. And Jade, you can see the electricity rippling along the sections between the muscles, and you can watch this red arc kind of wrapping around the stubber that he has as he flings his arm forward. And you know, it doesn't really make sense with the way that bullets work, but it almost seems like the bullet just went faster when he pulled the trigger. And it pretty much rips a hole in a couple of the hull plates, leaving the entire leg of the faux Jade just gone. It's missing.
Mm.
It got turned into a pink mist.
Fuck.
Canonically, they would continue to do things, but because the rules are the way they are, that's the end of their turn.
Mm.
Just keep in mind that they are going to be moving forward on their turn next round.
Yeah.
No, you don't understand. They are going to be moving forward.
This is what
So,
rage
yeah.
looks like on a purely biometric scale. That is fucking horrifying.
Well, Jade is not going to get in his way. Are they all still left alive?
The faux Jade is still standing, for what that's worth. They look like they could still put up a fight, even with just one leg. They just kind of bend and flex their body in strange ways to stay balanced.
Mm.
The faux Citroen is still there, kind of clinging to the wall to avoid some of the fire after rolling it off. And the Terran has just started walking forward through the flames in a very Hollywood badass way.
I see. Well, Jade is starting to get that scared feeling again. And she's going to plant her feet firmly and unload a full salvo into the Terran that's walking towards them.
Would you like to rage?
I would.
You shoot me, I'll rip your fucking arms off.
Alright, let's see.
Oh, jeez, zombie with magic cat.
There is see. How much mana did Razi's spell use?
Oh shit, hold on. No, let me get that wrong. Natural environment, natural production, and 311. Why does it have to be that number?
311. Okay.
Oh, boots.
311.7. Hey!
You're
You're
not.
like, yeah.
The captain would have this
You're not
much.
playing.
There's 219 mana available for your rage.
Mhm. What do I need to do for that? Because the only thing that you have given me for rage is unknown right now.
So it's essentially your way of casting magic. You just have to
Mhm.
be emotionally distraught enough to get to the point where you're just like taking anything, even if it doesn't make sense, and putting it towards an idea. So the captain, they wanted the bullet to go fast enough that Jade couldn't dodge it. So that's exactly what they did.
Yeah.
You were trying to mow down this Terminator-looking fucker.
Just think real hard. Focus. You gotta remember back to that day before you got honked into the goddamn bed. Okay, now it's all about envisioning your goal.
Yeah.
You have
And
an elemental affinity, if I remember correctly.
lightning, yes.
Lightning, yeah.
Because Jade is envisioning these bullets punching holes through this Terran as he's walking. That's what she's.
Listening punch through.
Mhm.
Alright.
What do I need to?
Instead of firing bullets, she fires lightning bolts.
You just gotta beat a 40 on a D100 roll to
Okay.
add a damage bonus.
No, runaway dice. Oh wait, hold on. Let's hold on. I grabbed the wrong die. Hold on. I accidentally grabbed 2D100 instead of a D10 and a D100.
Oh my god, it's the same.
All right. We got a 82.
82, you don't go insane.
Yay.
Yet.
Oh no.
Okay, so you successfully managed to trigger the rage into an existence. And did you wanted to start imparting electricity onto the bullets?
Yes.
Okay. Roll 2d10.
2D10.
Yeah, that is the bonus damage you will apply to each bullet.
Okay.
That's a lot.
It is.
Let's see. We got 9, 12, 13. We got an 8 and a 5.
Alright, 13 extra
Alright.
damage on every boogit.
Alright, so now I gotta roll the D8 for the original bullet damage. Okay, let me pull up the calculator. Hold on.
A spell sword is dangerous. A spell gunsmith is even more so. But boy, is it fucking expensive.
Alright, and we got a 5 on the D8. So 75 plus 5. And then I add the 13 onto that.
Mm,
Oh, you would do 13 times each bullet,
mm-hmm.
which means times 75.
Okay. Okay, so then. Okay, so that's 80. So 75 times 13. So then I add the 80 onto that.
Yeah.
So that equals up to 1,055 damage.
Yep.
Damn.
And you're putting holes in them. You're doing a pretty decent chunk of damage to them. Like, instead of the bullets ricocheting off, like, when it first started spinning up.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'll go ahead and let you describe it. Your,
Yes.
Well,
your rage looks blue because it's from fear.
yeah. Well, having that fear come over again and having seen what happened to the captain, she knew that this Terran was probably the biggest threat. So when she started to rage, I would say a blue electrical current went through her natural arm into the gun, and there were electric sparks instead of tracers when the bullets were fired out of the gun. Almost like an arcing, you know, almost like an electrical arc coming out of the gun. If
Alright?
that makes sense.
Yeah, no, that works. It doesn't have to make sense.
Yeah.
Terran's rage can make a flaming skull appear from the hellscape and scream in space. It doesn't have to make sense, it's rage.
Do I want one?
Vivian, the two Terrans have started getting real angry. What are you gonna do?
I think she's going to. Well, first of all, what is the closest enemy?
That'd probably be the Terran.
Okay, well, I don't think she wants to get in the way of all those bullets that are flying out in bizarre ways. So what she's going to do is she's going to go for the next nearest one, if that's even a possibility. Would that be the fake Zitrun?
The fake Citroen is on the wall. The next nearest one would be the fake Jade that just got their leg blew off.
He's gonna be there a while, because that's gonna rage for 3 turns. Those are persistent spells. It was literally meant to be area of denial.
Yeah.
It,
They are
it
taking
gives
fire damage, by the way. Don't think I forgot.
No, I know you remember. You got the big foxhole brain. I got the small, smooth brain.
No, I have the smooth brain. I'm just borrowing everyone's wrinkles.
Alright, well, I think. Well, I think it's. Well, Vivian doesn't have any mana, so she can't do any of her own magic. Unless the ambient mana is available for that. I don't know entirely how it works.
There's still like 100 mana available just ambiently. I don't remember if Vivian learned a spell though.
Well, she has. Yes, she successfully cast one, and she saw Zitrun cast the other.
Oh right, they cast the fireball thing.
Yeah, the little fire flower thing.
Now, the fire flower they learned from Razi.
Yeah, exactly. That's the one she
sees.
successfully cast.
Yeah.
The other one that she Zitrun, she has not tried. So,
He also has not tried it, but he's getting desperate and wanting to cause severe violence.
There's 100 mana in the air right now.
let me just double check this thing. And open up my other document. Alright. Come on, open, you stupid thing. Um, Well, I think. Oh, let me double check this. I don't have any rerolls, do I?
I don't think you do.
No, I used them all up earlier when I was getting like a bunch of zeros.
Wait, you're rolling all zeros?
No, it wasn't all zeros. It was like sub tens.
About to say, all zeros is a 100.
No, no, it was very low numbers. It might as well have been zero. But that, I believe, was last session. So she doesn't have any rerolls left. She does have tenacity, but that might not be enough. Well, I suppose she'll just go with the spell that she knows. Um, shit, I have too many things open. But I thought she had to have mana saved up in order to cast these.
Yes, normally you do, but Razi just cast a spell, which
Oh, so
puts
there's mana
mana.
in there.
Yeah.
Well, so she doesn't entirely know the system yet, so she's going to at least attempt it. So she's going to use the one that Razi taught her, the Egredere Fortis Flama. And so, with her hand that is not full of sword, she's going to point it at the fake jade, attempting to cast this spell. And let's see, I need to roll my D100. What do I need to beat? Was that a 40?
Flamare is just one element, and it's already present in the room, so you only have to beat a 20.
Oh, okay, no, that's good.
Yeah, lightning's 2
57.
elements.
So if you got a 50,
What two elements is lightning?
fire and more fire.
Fire and light.
Oh.
But anyway, so that was a success. So she's firing off this spell directly at the fake jade.
Alright, give me a
For her.
1d10.
Oh, that's right. It is a D10 for damage. A 9. Oh, wait, that's a crit. Because her expert's finesse or whatever it's called. So she rolls the next size die up also, right? And that's a 1. Okay, so grand total of 10 damage.
Get there!
Yeah.
The only time a result of 10 doesn't mean you got a crit.
She did get a crit. It just boosted it up to 10.
You said, no, I'm getting a 10, and that's that.
It's like, how dare you? You won't go up to 10.
Nuh-uh, I totally crit. Shirts count.
So,
The fuck was that?
so while this is distracting the fake jade, she is going to. Oh, I should have clicked off the other. She is going to attempt to make her leap attack.
Alright,
So, how far away does that one? Was that 70 feet?
70.
This is going to be hard. Alright, so her bonus is going to be. Alright. Well, that's got to be a fail.
You get,
Even if I used her tenacity. I rolled a 34 plus her 7. So,
yeah, it's not gonna beat a 54.
yeah, so she's not going anywhere.
Movement
Apparently.
fail, wasted action.
Yeah.
God, daba.
And since she's not within melee range of anything else, I might as well just try again. So I could just imagine the first one is like one of those like cat on smooth floor jumps where it just goes sproing and doesn't go anywhere. So let's
Just
see if she can actually do it this time. Give me a nice high number, please. Well, that didn't help. That's a 35 plus her 7.
Additional sproing. And that's when you realize the captain's back hoof is standing on your back toes.
Yo, but
So that would be 2 fails, wouldn't it?
It would be, yes.
Alright. So that's going to be 8. Okay, well, at least something constructive came of that. So that was her turn.
You set the thing that wasn't on fire on fire.
It's like, if everybody gets fired.
I'm dead in game. Blig.
Alright. Razi's
No, not
spell from last round triggered at the beginning of this round. It is now Razi's turn.
Woo! Who gets punched? Okay, sure. I don't know. I feel like they would have unfinished business with the fake Jade because they ran away last time and blue balled her, and she don't like that. But she's not stupid. She knows there's gonna be something bigger in that room. That would be the best turn.
Also, would Vivian take mana burn from that?
Everyone takes mana burn all the time.
So how much would she take?
8.
8 mana burn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jade, you take 16.
okay. Is that just 16 damage?
Unblockable.
Okay.
That's the first damage Vivian's taken in a very long time.
The room on fire. But we should probably go ahead and get rid of. I think they have the other Jade handled right now. 'Cause Captain's not a pushover, and they made that mistake of thinking he was. So don't gotta really worry about Capitan. The other Zitron's currently on the wall, which is amusing, albeit kind of difficult to figure out how to get to him.
Meh.
How did you get up there?
Yeah,
Get the fuck down!
Lizard powers.
yeah, pretty much. Oh, I can do that? I mean, yeah, I can do that.
Wait, I can. Of course I can.
There's no fucking walls where he comes from. You don't know. Yes, sand! Let me just climb more sand!
Yes. Oh, what's this? Machinery with flat extruded plates? Oh, I'm sorry. It's been worn away by the sand!
Exactly.
I can't stick to this shit. There's too many pores.
Now, hold on. I'll figure it out. Okay. In conclusion, I need a ladder. Yeah, it's not as simple as just what the hell does this do? Okay, that's scary. Hey, what's this do? Sorry, I got caught off guard. I said, hey, what's this do? In this little game I'm playing in the background, and just fucking something exploded in the distance as soon as I clicked the button. Okay.
That's
That
what
wasn't
that does.
me. It's appropriate. This character's named Randall. Alright. Razi's target would probably just have to be some support magic. That's a good idea. Because people forget. Hey, don't panic when Razi walks up. Who's most injured, actually? You know, they could shout at someone and just hope and just, hey, Raven, Bird, who's hurt the most?
Let me see.
Give me a knowledge check.
They don't have theirs, so
27.
they're just kind of yelling in
27. Okay.
Vivian's closest, so they're gonna yell
Well,
at.
according to your monitors, the captain's fucking dead. Vivian has perfect health. This is the only time they've ever taken, any sort of damage, and it amounts to basically, oh, they're a bit tired. Jade is absolutely terrified right now. Their heart rate is through the roof. And
Jade is down to 45 HP.
Oh, yeah. Jade's probably the most injured, because Zitron's been holding on to the back line being a gremlin.
He's just consecutively eating Molotovs.
Yeah.
How very tribal of you to stay in the backfield and throw shit.
Shut the fuck up.
Well, aside from the captain being apparently dead by these results, though I can clearly see him doing horrific things to things, it'd probably be Jade.
Alright, so action 1, move. Action 2, light Jade on fire.
Fake
What?
Jade, please.
No, it's okay. They meant to light the real Jade on fire, but not in the. That's Razi's healing. Literally comes in the form of soothing flame.
No one has told Jade this.
Okay.
They're
Yeah.
still scared.
You just no. They want him to be slightly scared, but you get, hey Jade, don't panic, and then just engulfed in flames, but it doesn't burn.
Still panic.
Don't panic. Panics anyway.
I said, don't panic. Listen to me for once.
That sounds like 6 seconds of audio right there.
Your fucking relationship's never gonna work if you won't let her light you on fire.
Imagine being on a first date. Listen, this relationship is just not going to work out between us if I can't set you on fire.
Why? Why do you need to do these things? I wasn't loved as a child. Really? Yeah, I didn't have parents. They died. And that's okay, they're assholes.
I got Jade's answer to just about anything she's got faces.
Nah, but in their third action, because they still have one more, it will in fact be to you. Oh god, yeah, right. Your actual element, which is a lot thicker. I shouldn't have said that. That's weird.
Thick elements.
I couldn't
Dirk
remember
likes
the word.
viscous.
The element sticky.
Alright, I made the mistake of saying the one word. Fuck off. You're all a bunch of bastards.
Yay.
I mean, it's better than girthy.
The girth.
I'm so long and girthy.
As long as it's not moist.
I hate that fucking word so much.
Positively dripping.
Shut the
The only
fuck
thing
up.
I hate worse is chicken.
Tenno.
Why are you like this?
Tenno. Do you want some chicken nuggies?
I do, yes. Fuck you.
Too bad. I fed them to my Zenuka.
I would fucking murder someone so hard if they're like, you want chicken nuggets? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, too bad, I gave them to this person. Like, in other news, a local Irish from Texas lit an entire orphanage on fire.
Moving on.
There's no hope in the world. I'm sending them to a better place. Fine, I'll do it at the terminal disease ward for children. No.
So what's your make-a-wish wish? I want to be set on fire.
What's your make-a-wish wish, little Timmy? I wish to watch the world burn. Alright, well, we're gonna go ahead and find a not insane child. What about being Christopher Nolan? Oh, shit, yeah. Third action, though. Damage is going to be... It's pretty much a... Fuck it. Just pile onto the fake Jade. Drop kick to the back of the head. That will do. Do the feet count as unarmed?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Feeties. 2 attacks. 2... I suck at math. I'm just gonna use a calculator. 556 damage to the back of the skull.
But it's only 3 numbers.
Yeah, it's because they didn't prepare much. That's just like bunk.
Alright.
Don't worry, when they go into 4-footed martial arts mode, you're gonna be like, oh, only 3 numbers? Then you're gonna be like, stop breaking the game! You're not supposed to have more than 5 numbers.
No, you can absolutely have more than 5 numbers to talk about.
With rage and 4-footed martial arts, Rozzy can put out 5-digit damage pretty fucking easily.
Yeah.
It comes at the cost of no armor, but that's a fair trade-off for 3 times the amount of damage, basically. Well, technically, all things considered, almost 4 times damage. I don't know who needs to hear this.
I mean, who needs armor when you defend yourself with the unadulterated power of your birthday suit?
Exactly. That's how they basically operate, is they don't need the armor if they can move super quick and hurt really much. That was a sentence. Hi, English is my first language, and I actually passed it in school. I want to point that out.
No, it's okay. You weren't born a European. They can speak 6 languages. Americans speak 0.
That's true.
We don't even speak our own language.
Facts.
I was manufactured incorrectly. Assembled poorly. Okay. Unfortunately, they got a 12 on that, so they kind of collapsed their leg out of the way and just stuck.
Alright, well played. Not as thick as the real Jade, but it'll do.
Alright, that will be
Oh god,
the end
horny
of
Roz
the
would be even scarier.
players' turns. Now it's non-enemy's turn.
Don't die, other Citroen!
Fungus noises.
I only wanted to burn the world. Why is the world burning me?
So, Big Jade, having lost a leg, is going to switch to essentially like a sideways position where they're on one leg and one arm. And they're going to use their other arm to kind of wing themselves and sort of pseudo cartwheel. And they're going to make another stab attempt at Rozzy.
Hell yeah, baby, bring it on.
Bring it the fuck on, let's go! That's what I've been waiting for!
40 years from now, Jade will be Jade on Bella.
Yeah.
They kidnapped them to try and marry them. Why are you weird?
What?
Ow!
Actually, you kidnap somebody else's dog? All those weird ass people on Facebook are like, it's my fur baby. Bitch, it's a dog. Fucking weirdos. Meat Glacier? The fuck?
Alright.
I wanna run that. Oh, what the hello?
Hello.
Ah,
That
yes,
came through louder than
hello.
your microphone.
What was that?
That was a video that you linked. Didn't expect it to have loud piano.
Oh.
Alright, that's 1,620 damage on stab.
Jeez.
Oh, yeah, baby. You know the best part, though, about getting stabbed by other Jade?
Yeah.
Increases your damage.
What? No, no, she doesn't work off of bonding logic. No, it just when you commit, it's really hard to run away.
That is true.
That they were running away. They're
No,
going
that's
to
good.
continue to push the stab.
Good. See if you can make it through my solar plexus. My abs would like to make a grapple check against their weapon. That would be some bullshit. Did you just get disarmed by their abs? I think so. What the fuck?
So she works kind of like Janaya logic.
You know, you're not getting through Jania's abs.
I know.
No, they're not
Shit.
going to stab somewhere they did last time, where they didn't hardly anything. They're stabbing for, like, under the armpits, around the hips, you know, areas that don't have a lot of muscle.
My tendons. No.
Let's...
My tendies?
I guess this sort of does count as a grapple, since they're trying to push the blade deeper. Kind of... switch
mean-
it between muscles.
Yeah, kinda.
Yes. Do an opposed grapple, see if they make progress
don't-
on this.
I don't know if you want to do an opposed grapple right now.
Does it beat
I agree.
920?
It would. They
I will
already
be
get
right
opponents of... Hold on. Windows plus R. Run. Notepad. Hey, shit! Look, it's all the old character sheets. Times are simpler. Shadow was still racist.
No.
Ah, damn, he heard me.
Bad.
What did I do?
You know what?
Audio.
God,
Shadow's not racist.
everything. Am I gonna sneeze next?
Yes. You are going to flatulate.
That's a fart, you dumbass.
I know.
Why
I
are
know words.
Why are you like this? Hey. 1001, let's go.
Damn. 100 off. Or actually, 101 off.
Muscle.
Muscle flanks.
Now we just wait for the sunrise and kill them.
They're not a demon.
Shut up.
They're not an Oni.
Are you sure about that? I feel like they are. Literally space, sun always present. Yeah, we just wait.
Just wait for the station rotation.
Yeah, just we're both gonna sit here and think about what you did.
Alright.
From his return.
Seeing
Welcome
as,
back.
Armed.
seeing as their blade is stuck, they're going to kind of smile unnaturally wide, pulling that arm away, feeling a rather long syringe plunger, and shove their arm forward, injecting something. And then
Where
they
am I
die.
Gotta be a really funny reaction when they try to take over me and then die because I have a bottle full of Panacea in my back pocket.
Yeah, but it's a fungus. It doesn't know.
That is true. God, the life of a fungus sucks. All you're trying to do is spread, and then somebody's like, over here, just like, oh no, I hope I don't accidentally use an antifungal cream or some Preparation H.
I agree. Preparation H does feel good on the whole.
Shut up.
Alright, time to give the burb a shot of prep directly in the eye.
Oh look, spontaneous. Fuck. You know what? No, fuck it. Beagle attack. Attack beagle. Oh my god. I
Ow.
would like to craft a spell.
Craft that spell later.
No! I must do it now! Attack beagle. Go! That's what it would sound like. I love beagles. They're just so derpy. God, beagle.
Dog-like screaming detected.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it didn't have a backup plan. It's just fucking dead now.
Anticlimactic. I'll allow it to hurt me for a little while because the pain feels good.
Jade, why is your wife so edgy?
But look at it this way, it's just another side of Jade's want to be one with their wife.
True.
Oh well.
Okay.
Oh, whoa.
I like how you're forcibly shit.
I'm not
What?
forcibly anything. The dice were like, they do their suicide move. Like, now? Really? Okay.
I have a suicide move
Exist.
for Citrun, so hey, I understand that.
Speaking of Citrus,
Which one?
Fake Rune is going to
Run, fake
clamber
Rune.
up onto the ceiling and
Yes,
start
the rafters.
dragging their claws across the metalwork, drawing rune. They're gonna use
That's
2
loud.
of their actions to do that, and then the entire ceiling starts to get really, really cold, to the point where frost is. They're still on
I am
fire.
messy. You know, that's fair.
And
Hey,
they're gonna
Bird,
use
what
their-
the fuck are you all doing over there? The Enviro is just wrong. How is your head colder than your feet? This makes no sense.
Heat rises, why is heat going down?
No, that's good logic. Fuck, it's hot in here. Makes cold.
Yeah,
That's Citrun logic.
that's Citrun logic.
I approve.
Now let's see, their third action is to... Ah yes, they un-Citrun logic, but they open their mouth and a bony spear flies out of it. Since they threw
Ow!
away the spear you gave them.
You bitch! You go against the codices!
It is still a throw attack, so they'll have a pretty good chance of dodging this 84 damage attack.
Oh, Jesus.
Fuck you, I got an 11. The Council of Citruns will be disappointed to hear of your betrayal.
The sound of rattlebone as what was probably something's final column rattles past you.
Yeah.
What? Through a xylophone.
Who brings his xylophone to a battlefield?
Look, it's pretty disorienting when your opponent goes "Hurrah!" and as a xylophone comes out.
Horking up a xylophone.
That's Jade, that's Citrun. The last one is unnamed, still yet to
Terran.
speak Terran. Continues to walk forward into the line of fire, still on fire.
He's
Yeah,
Captain.
it's
gonna-
He's got nanites.
They're going to slowly raise their hand and
Punch them.
unequip their glasses as in action.
Oh god, it's a
Edgy
dome break.
beats.
Just
While
walk
they're
around
being
happy for
actively
99
shot.
While they're being shot, yes.
Maybe
So-
they just want to die, and that's why they're letting it happen. Relatable.
So let's see. One action to move, one action to unequip an item, and then they, with the hands that are holding the glasses, for the brief couple of seconds your vision isn't filled with the blood slowly draining from your skull, you can tell that actually that's the captain's face. As this thing reaches forward, crushing the glasses around your neck and picking you up, and
Who is you?
you,
Oh.
You bitch.
the one that was shooting them.
Hey,
Oh.
all is
Shoot
fair,
them,
all
no.
right. You shouldn't be grabbing or shooting random strangers and not expect. Yep, about to kick your ass. Really, you're in the wrong here. Hi, we're here to victim blame.
They're a wrestler class. They have advantage on grappling checks.
Go, baby.
Oh no.
You can make an opposed grapple check if you want to try and wiggle out of that.
Sure. Why not?
Alternatively, just empty an entire belt at point blank range. Eventually, they won't have arms.
Shoot it in the
You
shoot
could
shoot its
stick the
hips off.
barrel up their nose. It's true.
My
I
logic-
think-
my logic is lawless.
Oh, no, it's not going up their nose. It's gonna go right under their chin, pointed a little back so that it goes directly up.
It's just wonk.
But it just keeps going without a head.
Shh, that's next round.
Yeah.
Fungus after all.
So, counter grapple or not?
Nah. Jade's not that strong. Jade's not gonna beat. No, it's not gonna happen. I can already tell you that.
That seems like a pretty scary thing to me.
Hmm. It is very scary.
Oh,
Jade
whoa.
is
Oh,
terrified.
You
I was just thinking, like, maybe I should have taught her how to protect herself from magic. She'll be alright.
Eh,
She's
She's
easy
got
to
big boobs.
Yeah, it'll be alright. I'm currently watching a really pissed off enemy chase a unit in this game I'm playing, who's too fast to get hit, while he's being followed by another enemy, or another one of my units who's shooting him in the back while he's being shot by the guy he's chasing.
What are you playing?
Necrosmith.
Haven't heard of it.
I am forging an army of the dead.
Bring out your dead.
Okay, it's the players.
Okay, so it's the captain first.
Which captain?
Jade is gone, which only waited to go after other Zitcher is going to pumping leap, grabbing the other Citroon off of the and butt fucking slamming the ground in the middle of the fire, particularly the Molotov fire. They're then going to, while holding Gallop, pulls across the room, dragging them across the floor, leaving a very obvious trail where the mycelia got scraped off. And then they're going to throw them at the corner where they connects to the room that they hit on an edge right next to the reels. And while they are flying through the air, they're going to let off another one of those rage and bullets and take off the other Zitroon left apparently. The end of the chapter.
Rude.
All right.
Yeah, I think so. Oops. Wow, I cannot type. All right. Vivian. Close. All right. So the nearest enemy to Vivian would be the fake thing that is attacking Jade, right?
Yes.
That's what I figured. Well, I think what she's going to attempt to do, and keyword on attempt there, is she's going to attempt her usual method of attack um, while activating her uh, saber to, um, let's see, how is this? So basically, um, use the electric damage trinket on it to stun the fake captain. So that is what she's going to attempt. Now let's see if she can roll high enough to do it. Okay, that's a decently high number. So 64 plus her now bonus of 8, for a total of 72 for her movement, for her leap.
And what, you're moving?
Yes.
Okay, look. Let's see. Got a minus 37.
Okay. And this real quick. So 22 minus 7. Okay. So that's 35, and her damage is going to be 6. Do I have any extra stuff? So, I'm not sure what the electric. Well, I guess it would give the electrical status effect, wouldn't it? Since she activated the sword. Because it doesn't say here how much electrical damage that does.
Okay, so how much? What's it on?
It's that saber that has the
Saber. Okay.
yeah, that has the active electric damage trinket.
Yes. It does an extra 20.
Okay. So I will roll the 1d10 also. Okay. Alright, so she does a grand total of 46 damage. That includes the electrical, because I got a 5 for that. And since she activated it, it should stun it for 1 round. Which I don't know if that's enough for it to release Jade or not.
It just kind of locks up their joints at wherever they're at.
Okay.
Can we start a series of choke slams, by the way? I had this envision in my head of them trying to choke slam Jade, Raji choke slamming them, Captain choke slamming indiscriminate choke slams. Okay, well, see,
Alright.
it abuses me. That's what matters.
So that's one thing. Does it take an action to activate her trinket?
Oh, okay, hold on. My headphones are doing a weird thing. It's probably not even picked up with recording. So, it's on the saber. You activate the trinket. You hit them with the saber. Do the extra damage. Because they don't dodge. They took some damage from it. it's going to trigger the stun, which starts working immediately. They will be stunned until the end of their next if nothing else.
Right. So what I mean though is the activation of the trinket. Does that take one of Vivian's actions?
It does not.
It does not. It's kind of a sort of like a bonus action. It can happen while she's doing the other thing.
It's not even a bonus action because it's part of the blade trinket.
Well, it's part of the sword.
Okay. Yeah, because you were saying trinket, which what was throwing me off. You have to activate trinkets as an action because
Well, you said that it was a trinket as part of the sword as you were describing it.
my brain is going fuzzy. Sorry. Okay.
Okay.
If I called it a trinket when I was describing it and it's part of the sword, did I describe the sword as sci-fi or magic?
Sci-fi.
I think it was sci-fi.
Then it doesn't take an action to activate. If
Okay.
it was magic, it would take an action.
It's more of like an augment.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. So that's one of her actions. Um, let's see. Brain, can we reactivate here? How far away is the fake Zitroon?
35 feet.
35. I think what she's going to do is she's going to attempt to break this fake Captain grip on Jade.
Alright.
So I think some strategic attacks to the arms would be in order.
Some strategery.
Yes.
Grab Jim Jims.
She is going to avoid where the bullets are flying, though. But, yeah, so
There.
she did her first slash. Now she's going to attempt to get those arms loose. So just 2 more melee attack. Alright, so if this the trinket is active, it would do the electrical damage for these also.
Yes.
Alright. So that's an 11, so that is a crit. I have not rolled for the electrical damage yet. And that's a 10. So 21 physical and 3 electrical. So a grand total of 24 damage on that attack.
Alright.
And then this next one, 4, very nice, and 1. Okay, so 5 damage for the next attack.
Nice.
Alright, so I think that's all for her turn. Ow.
Alright.
Are any of you exploring the map, or are you all over here? You're all over. It's the wandering ball of death.
Buh.
Let's be engaged.
Alright, is Jade still in the captain's grasp?
Yes.
Harder, Eddie.
No.
Harder though.
But she is going to finagle the PKM so she can stuff it right under the captain's chin, and she's gonna let off a quick burst, hopefully taking the captain's head off with it. So we're gonna say it is a 10-round burst.
Alright.
Alright, let's see. Dablage. Did I say 2? So 12. Dablage. Under the captain's shin.
Well, Dablage. Right?
Is that enough for them to be released?
It is not.
Oh. Do they still have a head?
They have parts of a head.
No.
You've made a pretty sizable blowout back end.
Hmm.
The squimching.
And if Raven is watching Jade's cam, she'd see the squimching live.
Just, oh god. I switched to the wrong view.
Fished at the wrong time.
Well, Jade wants out, so let's see. So 65 more rounds is in order. So we roll again. And that is an 8. So that is 73. $73 damage directly to the brain box.
All right.
Okay. More door.
Attempted Mordor. That's what you're being arrested for. Let's go.
Mormdor.
And is Jade currently being
Currently.
Oh,
He's
fuck.
still standing.
Better than he ever did.
Shot!
I love you, Derek.
I think Candy Cane is disappointed.
Riley.
I could breathe, that'd be awesome.
No.
You're not allowed to, I'm sorry.
Fuck. It's not even like a drip, it's like full mucus that's going down the back of my nose, and I can't feel it, and then it gets to my lungs, and it's like, oh hey, you know how you were breathing? Ha, not anymore.
Get good, shrub.
Okay. Fuck.
Okay.
Jesus.
Oh.
So, you put the barrel of the gun under their chin and you pulled the trigger. And,
Mhm.
you know, it does the lightning tracers and everything. And I'm going to describe this quick and dirty. And, you know, it blows a hole out the back of their head. And it gets bigger the longer you hold the trigger down. And, you know, they're just staring down at you with those eyes. And one of the eyes pops out from the pressure. But they still got that one eye. And, you know, their jaw is essentially eviscerated from the barrels. And the bullets all moving through there.
Mhm.
But they're stunned because Vivian did their attacks.
Mm.
Okay, Zitroon's turn. Zitroon, you had yourself delivered to you.
Yes. Step.
Okay, give me that stab roll.
No, I've already got you. All right, you're looking at a measly 16, because that was a horrible damage roll on the first one. Then a 21, and then a 28.
Stop using weighted dice.
They're
That-
just
the-
lucky.
The spear offers bonus mostly. It comes with damage bonus. That's why it hurt.
Oh.
Yeah, remember the spear goes.
Spear goes brrr.
Yeah, exactly. I'll get you loaded, dice. So I know a guy. You want loaded dice?
He just sells you loaded dice. One of them is loaded properly, and that's the one he demos, and the other ones are loaded to make you roll bad.
The dice are loaded to make you roll natural ones.
I don't know what kind of dice y'all are using. My dice only have 6, 5, and 4 on them.
Mine uses atmospheric noise.
That's called screamy.
Okay.
Mm.
I mean, that's one action. Are you gonna do your other two?
Those are the 3 attacks.
Oh, you're just... Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, right. You're still doing simple melee. That's right.
I mean, we get 3 actions.
Yeah, you're correct.
Yeah, he does simple stab. Simple lizard, simple stab.
I
He
like
doesn't
it.
have a very, he don't have a very big kit right now.
Sometimes simple is best.
Yeah. Wait, what the hell is that background noise in here?
Good noise.
Shut up.
Oh.
Gotta double check something.
I'm not getting a lot of anything.
Oh. I was thinking of paralyzed.
Eh?
Stunned just gives you disadvantage on everything.
Oh, fuck.
Paralyzed is the one that stops you from moving.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Concern.
Oh yeah, I know. Candy Kid knows about stun grenades.
Shut the fuck up.
Flashbang.
No!
Flashbangs and stuns are technically different. One is a bigger dick move than the other.
And a 9-bang is probably the biggest dick move you can do with a flash grenade.
Okay.
Bimp, 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 bimp.
So,
I will stab you.
Vivian, you're not paralyzing people like you expect, like with a taser. You're just making them confused, disoriented.
Fair.
It's better than nothing.
It is better than
Fair.
nothing, but it doesn't stop things from using their reaction. It just gives them disadvantage.
Ow.
Okay.
Now you know.
Fuck, whose turn is it?
Oh, well.
It was Richard's turn.
I think that's it.
Yeah, he just went through his.
Razi's not gonna do anything?
No,
Oh,
they're not.
Rossi,
They're
yeah.
just politely waiting for everyone to be done.
Alright.
Alright, so
Other
momentum.
things, so-
Can I have a roll for environment on the sped? What I need to reduce?
Sure.
Yes, because they want to go quick in face, but I need to remember proper momentum. I remember the equation for momentum conversion and impact damage. Because I wrote the goddamn thing.
I help. 66.
Okay, 66. Agility, or which would be translated to physicality, because sped.
Okay, so. Not Captain is going to hurl Jade at John Captain.
Hold on. Hey, wait, no, I didn't take my turn, fucker.
I thought you said you were waiting politely.
Oh well, no, they wanted to go fast. I was just needing the number thingy, that number there to reduce. I mean,
Hey.
yeah, you can do that if you want. They're not gonna be able to get out of the area before they do the thing that they want to do.
Well, let's find out which thing you want to do. I've already
I was
tipped
just
my hand a
rolling.
little bit.
They were just I was just doing the rolls and trying to. I mean, thankfully it's a success. I was getting some of the stats. I was like, all right, agility doesn't exist, so physicality. Only use this physicality bonus, and it's this roll and this one. That's basically. It's just confusing because I've got like 3 different physicality rolls because this world doesn't have all the same. So I've got them split up into context. So that's gonna be agility. And momentum is you take your weight, velocity minus environment spread over an area. Okay. Okay, hey, random question. What the fuck is that dumbass move in like fighting and stuff where it's just you just knee somebody while mid like sprint, you just knee someone. What is that called?
The people.
Flying knee.
No,
Oh
it's
wait, no,
not.
it's not the. It is called a flying knee, but it. I'm thinking of the people elbow.
The people's elbow, god damn it. I mean they could do that with momentum. It's just a fly. Okay. Alright, so yeah. Not Captain was doing not Captain things. And then gets flying knee strike to the side with 3,639 damage. Because momentum is a motherfucker when you have high speed. And Marazi doesn't look it, but she's kind of heavy. Don't mention the weight, that's very rude.
He is Lurge and
So
in
was
Lurge.
They don't have
was
a
Jade
head
being
test?
suffocated?
Yes.
No. Yes, you're being strangled.
Do I need to take any damage from that, or
Not
what?
yet.
First,
Okay.
Not until like 2 more turns, then you start taking percent health damage.
Oh no.
I. Is it percent? I thought it was like a die roll.
I don't. I thought. Well, I know it was percent health, but it probably was changed. Because if somebody's like fighting something really big, it'd be fairly easy for them to be.
Don't we
strangled.
have like suffocation damage?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's suffocation damage, there's crushing damage, there's abrasion damage.
Creature is unable to breathe and begins suffocating after 2d8 rounds, reduced by 1d2 every time they are hit. As a reminder, a suffocating creature will take 1d10 HP damage per round. If you are at 0 HP from suffocation, then after 3 minutes, begin using LP at 1 LP per minute. After 7
no.
minutes of suffocating, you will begin having irreparable cerebral hypoxia, and your organs will begin to shut down.
Oh no.
Kevin is going to take notice of this fucking finally and hit Jade with a
Kevin?
stimulant.
Jade's suffocation for all of 12 seconds. They need stimulation.
Needs more stimulant. A small, like sticking your finger in a light socket, and it only gets a little bit of a zing from it instead of a full-on bite.
So, thing about that,
Or nothing.
medical administration device damage, critical damage detected.
Oh. If one of you can break free, you should probably help out Jade.
Working on that.
Good.
Okay, Zitrin, you said that was 6,000?
I mean, well, yeah, if they use both knees, it would be
Oh wait, what was it then?
3169.
Oh, I was way off.
Yes.
No, it's okay. It was totally that number. Yeah.
I mean, they might actually take some damage if that was the number. As their skull is, like, reforming.
Do not make me put in effort, or I will be pissed off. Oh, it's a cute goat. I'll pet it on the head.
Bah.
So did they use all of their actions?
Oh no.
Turn? No?
No, that's
That's just the first
that's
one.
the I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm rolling. Fear the knife hand.
I do fear the knife hand.
Sorry, that was just a thought that popped up in my head.
Remember, when you're pointing at someone, there's 4 fingers pointed back at you. That's where the knife hand makes sense.
Not if I point them at the floor.
Ding ass.
Okay, but there's technically only 3 because your thumb's pointing forward.
Well, you just have a very inflexible thumb.
No, I have a normal level of flexibility on my thumb.
Your thumb isn't a finger.
It is. It's an opposed phalange.
It's an appendage.
Moving on.
No, we're gonna talk about it.
No, we're not! Because we're gonna spend forever on this.
Alright. I'm just saying.
I'm just waiting for their next move.
Yeah, sorry, I just have a lot of
Hurry
damage.
up.
Alright.
So, what would you say the biggest difference between high-level play in this game and low-level play in this game? Calculators!
Yeah.
The number of calculators you use.
Let us see.
The level of calculator.
Skill.
When you first start playing, you use like a little pocket calculator, maybe what you got on your phone. But by the time you're, at level 200, you're using like an Oxford calculator, like a T80 8000.
Alright, so we're looking at expenditure of XP. Expenditure of XP is going to be
Expenditure of
3,500 XP. Shut up.
Shut.
Times 2, so 7,000 experience spent. So there goes some pocket change gone. 7,000 experience spent. Calculating. Add the ability. The ability is multi. So, do we use Rage? Or we do not want to use Rage because we need armor and it might not be necessary. 2 pops, 2 strikes each. Okay, and now we roll a die to see how successful the batting goes. A d20, we're hitting on 9. Okay, 19 is and okay, 19 strikes. So we do those for criticals. 1, 2. 8 of those for criticals. Okay. How much bonus damage do those criticals do? 3 times as much. Okay. So we are going to be looking at you wanted numbers. I'm giving you numbers. Just give me a second. Okay. Calculator. First strike. Second strike. Second strike is a mass critical. Okay, and fourth strike. Okay, and that's okay, and then we do the times 2. Alright. Razi uses a skill for the first technical time, aside from fire, which is more like someone playing with matches.
let's see, how close? Oh yeah, Jade. Jade kind of experiences this weird sensation while they're being strangled, and what they watch is it's like, oh look, they're gonna punch them, and because you're not one of the involved parties, technically you don't see what happens because of the speed of it, but the poor not the not John the non, if you would. There we go. That's their name now, non. We'll go through pain. Nazi's skill. It's really just only 4 big hits, but it's 4 big hits per turn, so that's their last actions is doubling down on that. So it's technically 8 hits, and I'm just double calculation here with. How do I best describe this? I need my brain back. Give
No.
it here. I need my wrinkles. God damn, I can't think of words right now.
Wrinkles are illegal.
You can have some wrinkles.
Yes, alright. So the arrival was the flying knee strike to the side. Oh, okay, cool. He won't die immediately, which is good. And that promptly earns what you best can be described as you kind of watch Rozzy squat a little to make themselves more even in height, and then you see them promptly swing both of their arms in a big rotating windmill and just flat palm kind of haul back the not captain one good time with I'm gonna go out on a limb and say with the amount of damage this done after all the rolls, enough to separate their arms from them and imbibe the force of the strike, allowing them to proceed to bounce them 3 more times each strike. It's fast, very fast, and it feels like 4 sudden tremors when it's done for those not involved. But for the not captain and the fungal colony, it experienced having 71,082 points of damage imbibed on it, and being bounced off the plating with the equivalent force of having fucking small Volvos slam into your back, because all that big surface area is good for something, and those big pobs are really good at covering surface area.
That they were palming their chest?
No. Think of it like this: windmilling the arm and promptly slamming all that momentum down into them. Yes. The first strike was to remove their arms to free Jade of suffocation somewhat, but mostly so they could continue performing the Taukaka-esque "I'm gonna beat the shit out of you."
Yeah.
That's basically that's one of my favorite moves from Taukaka, is they just spin their arms and absolutely pummel the fuck out of the enemy.
I love Taukaka.
Yeah. But it was only 4 hits, but it was an actual skill, so their bonuses and their stats counted, and it gets out of hand.
Alright, how much XP did that cost?
That cost them 7,500 XP to use.
Alright, so if we subtract that from the damage and take their armor into account. Which side of them are you on? Because they're holding Jade up in front of them. You, like, came in from the side and then, but you went behind them?
No, they stayed on the side. They came in from
Okay.
the side, then they proceeded to do the ball action. I don't know. I just envision like a husky just ball.
Okay.
God, I want a husky now. Yes.
Maybe.
Okay, so with their XP thief ability and their armor, they're not dead.
Perfect.
And, you know, suddenly there's this interesting, pretty geometric purplish shape kind of
Isosceles
sticking.
triangle.
No, triangle, it's more of like a rhombus shape
No, it's an isosceles.
sticking out of their back.
Don't say isosceles.
Pretty geometrically.
I'll sus use your triangle.
I will
Obtuse.
I'm about to commit a felony.
It's a
Joke's on you, I'm
lithographic
into that.
triangle.
Now you're just being acute.
Oh, my stomach. It does not feel good. Let
Okay.
me tell you.
That was their attack. Clearly, Jade is no longer the biggest threat in the room for Fake Captain, so they are going to continue with their plan. Jade, you're about to be thrown if you'd like to attempt a counter grapple.
I would like to attempt a counter grapple.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, what skill would this be? Physicality or something?
Dex or physical.
Okay, we're going physicality.
You only get to roll once.
103. Let's go.
Woo! That's what I'm waiting for!
Alright, with Razi's assistance, you do manage to wriggle yourself free of their arms and their grip.
Yes.
Unfortunately for you, there is a kick coming along with the
Yes!
now
Yes!
empty-handed swing.
Oh no. All right. Wait. What do I need? I need a D.
Need a D12.
12. Yeah. Hey, dice bag.
Same though.
Yeet. Oh, really now?
Yep.
Hey, Raven, how much health does Jade have?
45.
Surprisingly, same.
45 HP.
No, you got lit on fire, and you
I did.
Yeah.
Oh, what about the healing fire?
Yeah, you
Healing
are.
fire,
It's just 1d8. It's just like
Oh.
healing hugs, but simple.
It's not gonna be
then
as
let me-
overpowered as it was. You're not allowed to have like 15% of your HP back. Fuck off.
Then do I roll that or did
Yeah,
you roll that?
1d8.
Okay, I'll roll my 1d8.
Get you
Yeah,
your
roll.
1d8 HP back.
God damn it, Joe. What the fuck? One.
I got a
Aw.
1.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, something's better than
So I
nothing.
got
You're
that's a
gonna-
40. I got 46. Let me find my D12. That's a
Stop
D10.
panicking, and you might heal
There
faster.
it is.
God.
Okay.
So you got
Okay.
plus
D12.
1 from the healing fire, and then the fire that's still clinging to the not captain will kind of keep up from their midsection and flick at you, doing 1 damage. Mute.
So back down to 45. Alright.
You bitch!
Rolling D12 for Doge roll.
Yes.
Ugh.
And fuck.
One.
I still need to know what the number is for percentiles.
I got a 1.
Oh, you got a 1.
Yeah.
So not only are you taking 85 damage,
Jade's unconscious.
oh yeah, no. Jade got folded and sent in the direction of John Captain.
The awesomer captain.
You know, and the gun probably went clattering somewhere along the floor because the links broke.
Yeah, probably.
And just the one in the chamber fires out to.
Bang. Oh, I so hope you get Weber.
No, Wabbajack!
Oh, Wabbajack!
I mean, there's a gun in Fallout 4 a mod I got called the Wabbagat.
No, you're just gonna wake up and it's gonna smell like burnt toast.
Did Jade have a stroke?
I got confusing scent on the fail.
Hmm.
So when
Yeah, see? He had a stroke.
Well, Jade's unconscious at this point.
They're not unconscious, they're just fatigued.
Oh,
Yeah, remember
fatigue.
she can't.
Oh yeah,
be-
she can't sleep,
Yeah.
so she can't. So it's God.
Hate.
So,
Oh, good, you're not dead. Keep going.
the captain's gonna roll their defense. And they also got a... Wait, no. They got a 2! They also got hit with that shit. Okay, so... Order of operations. They go to throw you. As part of the throw, they would have lifted their leg as part of the form. So, that's just one action. Second action, they point their stubber,
Hit me, bitch.
and they just run a line of bullets along the captain. And the captain kind of slumps over on top of you. Both from getting hit with another motherfucker, which has its own special damage values.
Yep. Most destructive power of all.
Yep. And from within range life point damage from the bullets.
What are the effects of stimulant on body?
It depends on which one.
The one that the suit can provide. Or is there multiple?
Well, that one was broken. Remember?
Oh, it's
Jade's
broken on Jade.
Yeah.
Jade's is broke.
The captain's is not responding.
Damn it.
I have no idea what I've made, but I am happy with it.
It's an abomination.
It's a skeleton with a zombie torso and robot arms. You're damn right it's an abomination.
Damn right, it's an abomination. I hope the party remembers
just
the
wa-
captain's words that he told them before they started this mission.
He can die.
Alright, third action,
Both of you to assume that everybody remembers words.
right? It's only
Both of
been,
you to assume that people remember.
it's only been a month. Alright,
More than a month.
More than your month.
oh yeah, it has. Anyway, third action. They're going to flex and their skirt rips away, or at least what's left of it, revealing these pulsing, not biologically, but more like mechanically pulsing, purple veins and traces all across their skin. No, it's not nanomachines.
Nanomagic, son.
Shit, goddammit, it isn't that magic.
Nano magical.
The,
Butch.
the fungus discovered magic.
Bet. Ah, yes, like any true patriot. Violence.
There's
I'll be right back. I gotta use the bathroom.
the not captain's stats sharply rose.
Yo, my abomination. I'm sitting here listening to the session and I faintly hear in the distance from the zombie with robot arms. Oh, I forgot he has the flamethrower. He's lighting everything on fire. It's just so retarded because he's just, I am here to kill.
Okay.
Jumbled
Is-
abomination.
Fake Citroen is dead.
No, brother. Oh, that one has rocket launchers.
Oh, my boy!
No, the cost of doing that one is like Rain, an ally. So yeah, they didn't have enough points left to survive after that.
Poor little guy.
But now everyone has one target. if they can, get a word in edgewise with Razi there.
Everyone, attack! Seriously, before we turn her on and she wants to fight everyone.
So, fake Zitrun is now called Zimtrun.
Why?
It's easy to remember.
Yeah,
It
he's
is
dead
not.
true now.
He's dead true now. That's all you need to know.
He's dead shrooms now.
God damn it. Ridiculous.
Gonna take a dick axe to your face.
Oh!
Wow, rude.
Dick butt.
Finish the combat.
Oh my god, why haven't Joe beat him yet? Jesus
Vivian,
fuck.
I only have
Vivian-
7,000 defense. What the fuck?
Huh, bet. Easy.
Just kill it already, almost.
Do you want the wolf to kill it, or do you want to feel like you accomplished something?
I'm not actually there.
Half the party is on the floor.
Fair. Haha, yes. Shirtless versus shirtless. Just, ooh. Alright, let's see.
Oh, wow.
7,000
Oh.
defense. Yeah, let's see. Forfeited martial arts. How to break that. Okay. Get ready to get hit with 4 limbs per attack now, bitch. Non-XP actions in exchange for HP. Okay. Minus 2% HP. Well, Raven can see Razi's health bar actually kind of go tick and tick down a visible amount.
Eh?
No, it's okay. Okay. Alright. What are we looking at? What okay. That was the numbers go up when they do this. They're hitting with 4 limbs now. 15, 16, 20.
Heck.
Alright. 139,816.
Oh, well.
That's one attack?
Yeah,
Okay.
there's 2 more.
That's like a third of their health, if defense is taken into account.
Good. Yeah, no. Well, they got serious, so I was like, oh, we're gonna play. So they kind of flopped over onto all fours, and you can hear the audible cracking of their skeletal structure rearranging itself to be comfortably fit for what they're going to do. And it's very uncomfortable. You can... oh, hold on. No, where are my bone crunching sounds?
Yeah, I imagine having the main stem of the brain bending at a 45-degree angle isn't very comfortable.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons that they took HP damage immediately. It takes damage to do this. Worth it though. Because they're on all fours. What are they gonna do? Bite me? No, they're going to proceed very violently. Fucking hit you with all 4 ends of their body. You know, you got punched and kicked simultaneously in every attack. It's like having a Beyblade attacking you.
Spin up a Beyblade on the bottom side of a fucking Rubbermaid trash can lid, I dare you. It totally won't launch itself at your nuts.
I'm back.
Speaking from experience.
No.
What happened?
Okay, so that's the first attack.
Yeah,
Shadow
I'm
genocided
generating the
again.
next.
No, he didn't.
I'm generating the next attack right now,
Alright.
and they have 7,000 defense, right?
7,000 exactly, yeah.
I love it when it's exact numbers.
I know.
It's very satisfying.
Some of the low rolls, you know, they don't. Oh god,
Makes the math so much easier.
it does. Second one will be minus the 7,000, would be 172,412.
That's minus the defense.
Yes, that is minus the defenses.
Dirt.
And it's not, none of these are XP actions, that's the wonderful thing, so there's no bonuses.
Alright. So they can't even take XP, since you're not using XP.
Nope, it was an HP trade with Ultimate Martial Arts Bloodlust, so...
They're not allowed to interact with HP.
And the final one's coming up. Hey, no, Rozzy's kind of happy. He's like, oh, sweet, a new dungeon I've never done. Yeah, you're gonna see excited wolf noise and you realize, I'll be the only one to have done this dungeon for my... Yeah!
Yeah!
Woo! That's what I've been waiting for!
Oh, woo, that's what I've been waiting.
Yes, shut up! Shut up! Alright.
Excited
minus-
only.
Minus defenses, it's 173,668 on the third action. Which they pretty much do to land on their shoulders as if a taunt to see if they do anything else, if they're still alive after the...
Oh my god, you just had to land on their shoulders. They had 1 HP left.
Yeah, they landed on their shoulders and back, just kind of like palms on shoulders and feet dug into back. Just want to go again.
They have 1 HP left and proceed to just kind of fall under your weight. And it's less of a thump and more of a flashing sound as they almost dissolve and coalesce back together into this purple crystal that was embedded in them. And you can see them sort of get broken down into these little spheres that start to glow as they approach the crystal and get absorbed into it. You can actually watch the crystal visibly grow in size. And then
Razzie will promptly grab that crystal and kind of give it a an anti-magic suck. Or it's gonna be a paladin smite. Sorry, been watching a lot more Joke again.
you give it the old-fashioned anti-magic suck, and it continues to do its thing. It's running off of molecule-sized runic circuits, created with the imperfections in the crystal itself. The function of the crystal is it allows you to transfer experience from one person to another in the middle of combat. Secondary thing that it does is whenever a creature holding it dies, its entire XP pool gets added as a reserve of volume. It currently holds 6,000 XP.
I wonder. Ah, yes, good Rozzy logic. Bite.
Fighting it does not do a whole lot.
It's a chew toy for now.
I'm gonna call that combat over.
And the black flame just, sup, motherfucker.
Yeah, that thing's still coming.
Rozzy 100% lied about being able to stop it just so nobody would tell her, stop it! They're the only ones that knows that they can shut it off. Save for maybe the captain, because captain seems like he's not a dummy. He's like, yeah, of course. Or rather, he knows that they're not stupid. They wouldn't pull like a Jade or a Raven and
do something extremely dangerous that has no way to stop it. Yeah, we're totally not calling them out being dumb.
Shut up, you don't know.
I do know.
So
Don't know
there's
none.
the strange crystal, the strange mechanical device that was being loaded in what looks to be an operationable escape pod. There is what looks like a dead captain, a very exhausted Jade. Oh, no
My
wait,
muscles hurt.
they're fatigued.
Yeah, fatigued.
They'd only be exhausted if they hit 0 again.
Hmm.
And there's a fire coming to eat your soul.
Oh,
Alright.
guys, what happened to Captain?
Yeah. First,
I'm reading lots of trauma.
Alright, they're just gonna like walk over to a Vivian, the responsible one, and very gently give them a what looks like a very glimmery, pretty potion and a small tube and funnel from their inventory. Rather, from their bag, their physical baggy bag. Okay, carry it carefully. Intubate him and pour this down his gullet.
So she will make her way over to the captain so that she can do exactly this very carefully.
Ah,
Considering
Jade,
she has EMT training.
Can you get the captain off me, please?
What? Thought you'd like being under a big handsome tar guy.
Please
So is
get him off.
Does the captain appear to be conscious, or...
you can check for life signs.
Alright, so she's going to check him for life signs real quick.
Perception, and a knowledge check.
Okie dokie. Moment here. Let's see. So perception 71 plus 2. So 73.
That's a fail. You cannot find any sort of pulse, and you can't feel any sort of breathing.
Wow.
Rip Captain.
She's gonna speak up. Rossi, he appears to not be alive at the moment.
Give me a second. And they're going to walk over to the door and take a stance and spend about 30 seconds just chanting something to slowly calm the fucking raging inferno they created and pull all of that warm black fire back into themselves. And for a brief moment, Raven gets to watch their health dip to 0 and then spring back up.
What are you guys doing?
Look at each other more often. I can't see what's going on if you only look at the captain.
God damn it. All of you have death counters in the positive multiple digits.
Okay. She has managed to quell the inferno, but thank God they actually didn't get done sooner, because she can't do that very soon. It takes a while to prepare the stop burninating.
It's one of those, this is going to cause a lot of damage first spells.
Oh yeah. It's going to. Hands down. Even if there was a small hairline opening in any of the other rooms that were connected that had anything that it could nom, it would have crawled through it maliciously and found it. Dave probably loved it, though.
Speaking of, where is that?
I really questioned if anyone was gonna ask what happened to Dave. He was with you guys for all of one room.
I figured he just went off and started killing stuff. Felt like a safe assumption, you know?
I was kind of wondering.
You have to ask him when you find him.
True.
We will have to ask. Of course, it could be rude to ask, so maybe we should just leave him be.
Jade's probably gonna punch him.
Why? What the hell? Why are you gonna punch him? What did he do?
He said he was gonna help,
Rude.
unless he was doing something more important.
Anyway,
Anyways,
So the fire is no longer a threat.
Well, everyone, I love you all, but we should probably get your friend to the medical care of some kind. Unless you want to stand here longingly into each other's eyes, just hello.
And
all right. So is there a way back to the safer areas without
Yeah,
going through a vacuum?
Well, we can go back the way we came.
through the vacuum.
Other than that, I don't know. It's not my space building.
Jade, we gotta see what they were trying to load in that pod.
You got to deal with the captain's problem.
I think the captain's more important. Let's look at him first.
Well, I can hold my breath and get him back if you lot want to do that.
So Vivian is going to go. She's going to offer the items back to Rozzy. I'll see if I can take this item back. I believe this is what the captain wanted. Or Mary wanted.
Can she do a perception check too, just to double check?
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Alright. 81. Make sure he's like, actually dead and not, you know.
A 9.
You tried. That's all we can ever ask for.
Yeah. So you put your fingers over their mouth, no breathing. Put your fingers against their neck. Doesn't feel like there's a heartbeat. Kind of like lean over, put your ear against their chest. Can't hear anything. Same thing with the other chest. Probably get the captain off of Jade, maybe.
Definitely.
Okay.
I want to hear him bitching about, I can't breathe.
Jade's gonna finally be able to, for once, the entire encounter.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're fuck about me.
That's a pretty big disparity, so I'll give you an extra bit of information besides he dead. The little green LEDs on the back of their head have changed from 3 blinking dots to 1 green dot.
Why the fuck does your captain have lights in his skull?
I have the same. That's how many times we can be revived.
They're gonna just reach over with palm and push you face down just to look at the lights on yours. How many does Jade have?
I think they still have 3.
Yeah,
Okay.
Jade's still got 3.
Well, see, they didn't know, so... Oh, well, he's got
So-
one less than you.
That means he's dead, and he's probably
Maybe revive somewhere else.
revived somewhere, yeah.
All right, then let's get this thing back to the ship.
You want me to burn his corpse, or...
That
Take
might
his stuff
be
and burn his
yes.
corpse. Take his clothes too. I'm sure he'd be upset if you burned his clothes.
Grab his armor and his weapons as well.
Alright, fine, we'll loot the body, then we'll burn it.
I'm pretty sure grabbing stuff means grabbing all the stuff. God damn it.
Are you sure you guys aren't adventurers? You got a loot goblin like we do.
So, is Jade able to walk?
Yeah, you can walk. You're
Okay,
slowly
she should
recovering HP. It's just if someone sneezed in your general direction, you might get fatigued again.
Mm-hmm. And then
And
that
so
would be
Jade is
exhausted,
going
wouldn't it?
to make sure that she supports Jade and anyone else who happens to need it.
Jade's gonna, you know, retrieve her gun as well.
It it is actually like kind of hard to kill a PC without using life point damage weapons because you have to get them down to 0 and then fatigue, and you gotta let them heal for a round and get them down again, which they could do all sorts of shit in one round. You don't even know.
Mhm.
And then, now they're exhausted, which, yeah, they're gonna start taking, like, life points of damage. Whatever.
Who?
The theoretical person in the conversation, it was explaining the thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
The person that's
The player
exhausted,
character,
eh,
in theory,
in
Yeah.
theory, I guess a pain in the ass. And then they have an
Yeah.
entire revive, and you gotta do all that shit again.
Phase 2, bitch.
It's like trying to kill a lich. It's impossible.
Well, anyway.
So you guys pick up all the captain's shit. Probably try and pull their cutting bar out of the door.
Yeah. Jade's still curious about what they were trying to load into the escape pod.
I believe that is the thing we need to recover, which is what Vivian is going to attempt to recover.
Well, Jade's going with Vivian, since, Vivian is supporting her.
Alright. With the two of you, you're able to pick it up. It's a good 87 pounds.
Whew.
Where are you taking everything?
Well, it needs to
Back.
be taken back.
Okay, back the way you came, or...
Well,
Unless
some
there's
of us
like an.
do not have intact suits. Raven, is there a path we can take back that is not completely infested?
seeing as I'm not seeing the fire anymore, maybe back the way you came.
Well, maybe our suits will hold up to that. But
Well, I mean, if it's a vacuum, I could go ask Mary.
I don't know teleportation magic, I'm sorry. Oh, I do!
Aha! Citron knows teleportation runes.
You know what?
The runes of the magical variety.
Finally, something from earlier in the campaign.
Oh.
Yeah, no.
Oh, yeah, that's okay. I haven't been carving them all over the ship or anything out of panic in case I need to run away. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. Mr. Ozzy, do you have the big sharp sword? Oh, you don't have sharp swords, but you've got claws. And then she'll look awkwardly as the small lizard takes a paw.
Jade, I've got a sword.
Okay, well, I need someone to cut these. And then he'll pull out his trusty knapsack. Yeah!
Jade's gonna give the sword to Zitron. Here.
Just throws it at catch. It's in the
No,
scabbard still.
she's
Just
going to
clank.
give.
It'd be easier
Not
to
throw.
draw with his spear, which would draw better if you could vibrate it, but he can't vibrate it, otherwise it'll go brrr and turn into a bullet. If it's collapsed, that is.
Whoa.
High
Zitron will start
frequency spear.
scraping all around the room and setting the define limit in his circuits that he remembers very clearly because he covered himself and his journal in them. Okay.
No, it's true, covering yourself in something is a good way to remember it.
Now, if I remember correctly, which I probably do.
should let us go right back to the dramatic exit. Where I last left the runes. Should put us by the creation engine. Alright. One at a time, or we're definitely going to explode. And then Rousey just kind of look around. Well, who wants to go first? I'm fine.
I think Jade first.
There. She is pregnant after all.
She should definitely go get cleaned.
Agreed.
Okay.
Raven kind of picks up. Wait, what? You were fighting pregnant? Bad, bad human.
My last wife fought pregnant. I don't see what the problem is.
Yeah, have you seen how she walks? She would trip over and die if it wasn't for, like, I don't know, luck.
Jade's gonna step into the thing.
Hmm.
Yes, the process of being teleported. It fucking burns.
Citroen gonna activate it.
Yes, he will activate it.
Alright. That is a success. So, Jade, it's not, you know, a perfect teleport. You've taken teleporters before, twice.
Mhm.
It's kind of tingly. This one, not so much. It's more like a ripping station.
Hmm.
But you know, it gets to your head, and it's like it's like being in two places at once. You're kind of still feeling yourself being ripped apart on one side, but you still feel yourself being put together on the other side.
Yeah.
Like it grabbed you, spaghettified you, stretched you between the 2 points, like a
Oh yeah,
scissors.
no. Jade does not like this at all.
But you know, you get to the other side just fine, +1.
She's gonna kind of lean against a wall and move out of the way so the others can come through.
Zitron did not stop the temporal actions. Your pregnancy has been accelerated. Have fun.
What?
I don't know, that seems like some shit Dark would do.
Did you not hear me say +1?
Plus what? Concern.
They're slow in brain, have to explain.
Please.
Because their brain are like this, and my brain are like this.
Yeah, exactly.
You are now one extra month prego.
Oh.
No, no, it's not that.
Then what is it?
Plus
You'll
one,
find
Jade.
out.
I'm not doing you.
What?
Fine.
No,
Okay.
it's not that either.
There's now an extra. Now an extra Jade.
How many were you pregnant with before?
2?
Oh, yeah, no, there's 4 now.
Oh god.
Anyway, before I get called away, I think. Okay, I'm getting called away. It'll be Vivian's turn.
Alright, Vivian will go through.
And then
Same
it will
description.
be. Then it will be the Rousey, and then Lizard will take himself.
Alright, I gotta go.
Oh boy.
Bye-bye, enjoy dinner.
Hubba.
God, if I don't get another dong or something. I went there one of these one time and it wound up with like a horse stick and it was weird as fuck. What the hell are you on about? Click the runes, little man. What the fuck? Citrine perpetually confused by the wolf woman, but mildly intrigued by their uniqueness.
and also terrified and somehow aroused by their damage.
Razzie has found herself a simp.
Yeah, Raven's gonna be the same when they get back to the fucking ship and she's standing she's being nosy as fuck, walking around the deck shirtless. She got shirtless to fight. She was having fun.
So, speaking of walking around the deck, from the dramatic exit's cargo hold, there's a sort of banging coming from some of the crates.
I hear a noise. Oh, you say he revives in a place. Context clues.
Jade's gonna go see what's going on with the banging. She's taking her gun with her.
Raven has grown accustomed to the cushy scan knife.
Actually, no, she's taking him. She's gonna leave the big gun behind, and she's gonna load up Raven's shotgun and
Don't
take it with
break
her.
it. I like that.
Not even gonna respond to it. She's just gonna go check out the cargo bay.
Wow, rude.
Alright, so down in the cargo hold, you can hear the banging coming from under some of the crates. You're gonna have to climb down into the crawl space to get to where it's coming from.
Glad she grabbed the shotgun. So she is going to climb down into the crawl space and start crawling around with the shotgun pointing in front of her.
And when I call it crawl space, it's like, you got cargo containers in here, so it's more like
Okay.
a, it's only called a crawl space because you kind of have to crouch down in some areas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, she's down in that area.
Find a cargo container that's about the size of, like a mid-sized sedan.
Hmm.
It's
Oh god.
not like rocking back and forth or anything, but the doors do seem to kind of be mechanically jammed in place. They're like those, what are they called? It's like the latch that you put on moving trucks with the roll door.
Oh, the one that you gotta rotate all the way around, pretty much.
Yeah, you gotta rotate it all the way around, and then the big latch, hits a lever that flips over, and you can, put
Yeah.
a lock on it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's that.
No, she's gonna, before anything, she's gonna use the butt of the shotgun to kind of tap on the box. Just thunk, thunk, thunk.
It doesn't have a butt. It has a handle. It's a 4-barrel
Oh, it's a
pistol
sawed
shotgun.
off.
Yeah, it's a 4-barrel sawed-off
Well, she's gonna.
trapdoor shotgun.
Oh
Yeah.
God,
Do you
why?
not remember describing the wrist
Oh,
destroyer?
God.
See, it's perfect for Raven.
Mm-hmm.
If it had a buttstock on it, he wouldn't be able to shoulder it.
Well, she's gonna use the pistol grip to thunk, thunk, thunk on the container.
You're gonna get 3 taps back.
Hello?
You don't hear anything.
Well, she's gonna slowly unlatch it and
Alright.
step away with the shotgun aimed at the doors, just in case it was anything hostile.
Okay.
Here comes a giant fist.
No. It's just... Oh.
Giant foot.
as the door slides, well, as soon as the latch is done, springs make it open rather aggressively, and
Mm-hmm.
you'll get hooked in the middle of the test.
Is she fatigued again?
Yikes.
Jade's just gonna.
Hey, whoa, don't go beating up my baby mama, random box.
And
Oh.
backing out of the container, a hairless version, probably
Oh, damn.
shivering. He's just like, what the fuck happened?
Jade's just get.
Woo.
Captain.
You are not a looker when you are missing your body, aren't you, man? It's okay. We got you settled. Small lizard. I am here. Oh, Jesus.
Print out like
No, it's
wool.
okay, Captain. Here you go. And then Zitron will offer clothing. Your
Captain.
belongings.
Put on. It feels weird.
You want me to light you on fire?
No.
You want me to light you on with fire with harmless fire? You want me to pet you with my big fluffy paws?
I just imagine Squint.
She's not hearing a no.
The captain's thinking about it like, well, if Bergen won't get scared.
Okay. Well, at least I offered.
Jade's just gonna lay there. Just.
Oh, right, yeah. Hold on, honey. I got you. Oh, yes. Picked up when the arm. They kind of picks you up like a puppy, like you would pick up a little dog. Just one arm holding it in the other arm so you can just play with it. Oh, you're a good dog. But instead, they'll put out a very small bottle and just start to give the slow, controlled sipping of the healing so you don't overheal and fucking die.
Oh yeah.
Problem.
Yeah, they're gonna give you a single little sip of that little glistening purplish liquid.
Just hear the sound of a camera drone. I'm putting this on a t-shirt.
Is that the sound the drone makes?
Yes, it makes the fucking the Wii Marketplace music.
That's the
Just-
shutter sound. Dirt, dirt. Okay. The captain is furless and antlerless and is probably going to be miserable for like a week.
Mhm.
Why were you standing in front of the door after I warned you?
Sure. I tried to get
forgot.
out of the way.
It's okay, she's pregnant and slow and got hit. A bunch.
Alright, well, that sucked. Seeing as everyone's alive and my only backup revival station is now spent, and I'm going to have never buy from this company ever again.
Bless you.
Yeah, no, definitely never buying from them again.
Did it say guaranteed for 3 revives and only is good for 1?
No, I got it for cheap, for a friend. Did
Somebody stole it and sold it to you, didn't they?
I don't know, probably.
God, I love having degenerate friends. Yeah, that's how me and my ex. That's how we got our ottoman and a bunch of our cows at our ranch.
I mean,
They
I had just finished moving everything out of my old apartment, and I just spent like a night there sleeping on the floor on a blanket with like my TV on a milk crate. And, you know, I just happened to get robbed that night, and I woke up and the robber was standing there like, damn, you live like this?
When a thief has pity on you, you might as well just fucking end it, man. I'm sorry. It
Yeah,
sucks.
no, like, I went out and I got burgers, and I came back 2 hours later, and like, I had a couch, and like a bed mattress, and a flat screen TV.
It sucks, but sometimes that's how it is. Hashtag poor kid gang.
Now, let me tell you something that's even worse. When the cameraman reaches out and pats you on the shoulder. Alright.
Yep.
Jade's just gonna look up at Rozzy.
Okay,
Can you
I'm
carry
starting to
me to
shiver
the-
now. I'll see you all over by the creation machine. I need silky blankets.
See you, boss.
Get
Yeah,
them
I'll
some
carry
chimbim soup.
I'll carry you right to the bedroom and feed you in bed. Don't worry.
Yeah, you can go home now.
Oh yeah, I can't go home. That's right.
Yeah.
Just gotta
Thank
find
you,
out
Rozzy.
how.
Well, we can just start opening every door we can on the station.
Do you not know how to summon the roadhouse easy?
No?
Oh,
Be careful with the bean. They're going to lose 2 life points if they take damage.
they're just very calmly taking Jade to the all the way back to the station and to the quarters so they can do some comfortable cuddles. But not before intentionally walking past Raven, going out of their way to do so to scrape abs against their ear.
Eh. What is with tall people having more muscles than I do body mass?
I'll call the roadhouse tomorrow.
Oh, right. So, a little bit of backstory on why the fight played out the way it did. I had a completely different setup planned because I expected you guys to take the whole session on puzzles. I was going to have it so that they already had the machine loaded into the escape pod, and they were going to launch off with the Terran left behind to kick everyone's ass. But since you
Fair.
guys got them early in the timeline, they were still in the middle of trying to load it. So I was like, oh, everyone's gonna try and fight then. And everyone got their ass beat, and this is actually legitimately the end of the fungal parasite, the storyline.
Oh.
Whoa, the
Neat.
station will be clean, but Dave will have nothing to kill. Oh no!
Speaking of, Dave!
Stop yelling. Calm down. You just lie here in bed, and I'm gonna lay behind you as the big spoon, and we can start picking out names for those 2 little fuckers.
Okay, can you plug that cord into my head rear? I need to do a brain scrub.
Do you want me to take you to somebody who might be able to fix your noggin?
Please.
I would need your
Thank you.
consent. I'd also need to register you in case you need to be revived.
I think I can be revived. I can be revived still. I've got my 3 revives left.
Okay. They will, in fact, do a stunk of the cord to the back of the head. Guess I'll just flex on my ability to sleep. What do you want, phone? Why you go Bert Bert?
Is it time for work?
I'm off today and tomorrow.
Oh. Let's go on CVR then.
I'm fucking starving.
Okay. Chimkin Nuggies first, then CVR.
I can't get that asshole to leave that room because they're on TikTok. That's all they do is sit on TikTok all goddamn day. Can't bother them. Like, they'll bother me in the middle of my stuff every week. It's like, I need to do this. If they ever want to talk or do something. And I'm like, yeah, sure, but am I trying to do it the other way? Oh no, they're a hateful fucking snide bitch. So it's like, I can't be bothered to stop talking to nobodies. Fucking old people.
I
More
will be back in a little bit.
Okay.
No bitch.
You guys want to end the session here, or you got any other plans?
I don't know what these nerds have got, but I'm just here. I'm just kind of here, seeing what's going on.
Then I think I'll end the session there.
Fair.
Was it a good session? Did I do good? Was it a fun fight?
It's always fun. It's always fun with you. We always know what goes on. I might be the only one here, but these are all valid statements for the entirety of the group.
Was it an interesting encounter at least?
Oh yeah.
Okay.